Hey guys, Zuzunatural here. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me. If you are new, welcome. Come on in, have a seat, get comfortable. We, like it's more than me. I don't know, I like saying we for some reason. It just sounds like it's like a team. But I do clean green beauty skincare and makeup videos. I do health and wellness videos and self-care videos and also crystal videos. And today we're doing a crystal video. So I wanted to do my top 5 crystals that everyone should own. So this is wonderful for beginners if you don't know where to start, what crystals to purchase, and where to start for your collection. These are the top 5 that I think everyone should have in their collection. So you can start with these, or if you already have crystals and you don't have 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 of these, you go get these because everyone, okay, everyone should own these top 5 crystals. So if you want to hear what they are, stay tuned. First up, we have clear quartz crystal. Now, you know you cannot have a top crystal list without a clear quartz crystal. I kind of feel like this is probably the #1 crystal I would recommend if someone asks, what should I get? And they didn't know what they wanted. You should start with a clear quartz crystal. Clear quartz is known as the master healer, and it has paired well with any crystal I have ever put it with. It amplifies energy, so it can amplify your energy. It can amplify the energy of the crystals that you pair it with. It helps with clarity. It helps with focus. Have you ever heard the terminology, it's clear, crystal clear? So you'd be like, oh, is that clear? Crystal clear. Well, that's quartz crystal clear. So if you need to have clearer thinking or you need better focus, here you go. Your clear quartz crystal. They use clear quartz crystals in cell phones and TVs and all sorts of electronics because it's programmable. So you can also program your clear quartz. You can use it to manifest. You can use it to set your intentions. Just make sure you're very clear when you are setting your intentions and be very direct and ask for exactly what you want. Clear quartz can help with clearing all of the chakras. However, it's mainly associated with the crown chakra, and so it can help with opening the mind, expanding consciousness, right? Tapping into the source, right? The higher consciousness, your higher self. And so you can see why you need some clear quartz in your life, right? So clear quartz, rose quartz. You cannot have a top 5 crystals, in my opinion, without adding rose quartz to that list. So rose quartz is known as the love stone. And it's not just about romantic love, although a lot of times we're like, oh, I need a man, or oh, I need a woman, I need a husband, I need a wife, whatever, and we go run to our rose quartz. Although rose quartz is not my favorite for that particular type of love. I prefer rhodochrosite, but general, broad speaking love, right? So self-love, compassion, love of your family members, your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, your cousins, right? The world, animals, just compassion in general. That is rose quartz. It's associated with the heart chakra, so it helps open you up to that compassion and tap into that compassion and that love, starting with yourself. Because if you are vibrating on a high level and you are loving yourself, then you realize that you are connected to all of this, and how you treat all of this is a direct reflection of you and how you feel about yourself. Rose quartz is very calming. I love to have rose quartz in the bedroom just for peace and tranquility and that love energy. It's really well for anyone who's experienced any sort of trauma, any sort of traumatic experiences, any sort of crisis, those dealing with grief. Rose quartz is an excellent crystal for that. So we have to have rose quartz on the list. Next up, we have amethyst. And amethyst is also a quartz crystal. So the top 3 crystals we've mentioned so far have all been quartz crystals. Clear quartz, rose quartz, amethyst, all quartz crystals. Look at that beauty. Look at that baby sparkle. Amethyst. Amethyst is known as a protective crystal. It's associated with spirituality. It helps ward off and repel negative energy. It helps you clear your mind and tap into your inner self and your inner knowings and your higher self as well. It's associated with the third eye, so it helps with intuition, right? That knowing, that feeling that we know, but we don't know where it's coming from because you're tapping directly into source. So it's intuition, your psychic abilities, helps you with that. It helps you with clarity, not in the same way that a clear quartz does, but in a way that you know, but you just have to sift through it and sit still, which is great for meditation. I very often meditate with amethyst. People use it for sleep. I have told you in other videos, I do not sleep with amethyst. It is a little too much. The energy is a little too much for sleeping for me, but other people sleep with it and it brings powerful insight to them in their dreams and when they wake up. It's also wonderful for astral travel, lucid dreaming, all of that. I don't use it for that though, but meditating with it is wonderful, helping to ward off negative energy, tapping into your spiritual self and your intuition. Wonderful. Look at that baby. Look at it sparkle. Black tourmaline. I wish I could find some bigger pieces for you, but black tourmaline. Black tourmaline is one of my favorites, and I really don't think you can have a top 5 or a top anything without adding black tourmaline. It's excellent for protection. It's excellent for warding off negative energy. And I find that this really helps with even when your own negative energy, when you're being a little pessimistic or negative, this will just pull you right out of it. It's just like suck it right on out of you and be like, hey, cut it out. I got you. Be a little more positive. But I love black tourmaline. Black tourmaline helps repel and block negative energy. So that's negative energy from people. Like I said before, negative energy from yourself. And I love to put black tourmaline in a space just to ward off that negative energy. So put it in the living room, the bedroom, everywhere, in almost every room in the house, in your office, at your desk or cubicle at work. Even when I'm out and about, I'll have a piece of black tourmaline and selenite with me to help ward off negative energy and for protection, because it helps with protection on so many levels. It's associated with the root chakra, so that's excellent for grounding and connecting you with the earth energy. So connecting the earth energy with your spirit, right? And helping you stay grounded and rooted right here and in balance. Black tourmaline. Last but certainly not least, selenite. Look at that, liquid light. Crystal of the moon, stone of the moon. Look at this baby. I love it. This is my Harry Potter wand. I just do all sorts of Inspectum Patronums and all of that with this bad boy. I love this. You cannot tell me that I am not a wizard of the first order when I have this in my hand. But this is selenite, and I have other selenites. I have selenite cube, I have a selenite heart, and I feel like selenite is neglected a lot of times in some of these lists. You cannot have a top list without selenite. Selenite is another one of those crystals that is so versatile and works well with almost any crystal I've ever put it with. Almost any crystal. I gotta hold this while I talk. I gotta hold this. And it is just a beauty. It's also associated with the crown chakra, just like the clear quartz. And what you'll notice is most crystals, if not all, but we'll just say most because I don't know all crystals, but most crystals that are going to be transparent or clear or milky white like this. And we're speaking about the white selenite because selenite does come in other colors. I'm going to be speaking about the white selenite, which is the one I use mostly. Those crystals are going to be associated with the crown chakra. So you'll still have that tapping into higher consciousness, opening the mind, expanding the mind. But selenite is really wonderful for protection, cleansing and clearing. This will help clear all of the chakras. And very often this is used in healing energy work. So if I'm doing any healing energy, I love this because it has the point, it's terminated, which directs that energy to where you want it to go. Selenite has powerful cleansing and clearing energy. It can help clear your chakra, can help clear your aura. You can use it for crystal healing. You can use it for so many things. I love it. It is self-cleansing, so you do not need to cleanse selenite. I still do a smudge on it just because I use selenite so much. I think it's the crystal I probably work with the most. I do, but you don't have to, and you can use it to cleanse other crystals. So you could cleanse other crystals with this wand, just like you would do a smudge. You would use this as a smudge. You could also place crystals on top and clear and cleanse them leave them, 12 hours overnight, and they are cleansed and cleared. It can do that with your energy. It can do that with other crystals. It's a wonderful protective crystal. So like I said, I would place tourmaline, selenite, and a clear quartz and a protection grid for the home. I would also have this on my person when I'm out. When I travel, I always have a piece of selenite with me in my purse, in my bag, in my luggage. I love selenite. It is tapped into the angelic realm, so helps you communicate with your spirit guides, your guardian angels. It's just a wonderful, wonderful crystal, and I love it, and I could not have a top 5 without selenite. So that's my top 5. We've got clear quartz. We've got rose quartz. We've got amethyst. We've got black tourmaline, and we've got selenite. I also feel like this is like my Jedi Knight one. For some reason, I hear like ding 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 ding. Yes, if you didn't know, I am such a geek. But yeah, so we have selenite. So those are my top 5. Let me know what you would add to that list. Are there any crystals that I didn't mention that you would put on a top 5? Drop them in the comments and tell us why. Are there any crystals I mentioned that you wouldn't put in your top 5? Drop them in the comments and tell us why. Like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed. I'll have a lot more crystal videos coming your way if this is your thing. And Zuzunatural. Peace out.